So, okay. Hier, also ich will direkt bei der Opa. Hier sind bei Part, ist nicht bei viel, schwangen. Wenn der fährt, schwangt. Manchmal möchtet ihr ran. Wir haben mir schon ganz viele Beweise gesammelt. Als insgesamt. Ich denke, wir werden mal vorher kommen. Und anscheinend, wenn wir Kuma sein hingehen, aber so eine von Gym gehen. Ich bin gerne im Gym. Und das ist eine Überraschung. Oh, Cutscene-Uhr.
I am Monokuma!
Welcome, are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. Envelope? Also mehr Schuss hast? Gut. This must be the envelope. And just so you know, Emma, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. Because everyone would come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true, I do recognize her. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at the file, Mukure Kusawa. And this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukure here with everyone else? Even more than that. Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matched uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. Now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture, I'm the only one up there. The picture's all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess it makes sense, though I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I worked at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me to not be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone's like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, that mean with me, everyone else, just me, everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours?
What are you gonna do?
You're gonna get in the way standing here there, you know? So I mean, get out.
How strange.
I told you, I'm not feeling any questions. What kind of mystery would this be? If I give you all the answers, it would be totally out of line. I guess it means he's done talking. Damn it. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. With that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does it count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looked so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. First, soll sie vorkommen? Nur bei Aoi going. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto? Sorry, gotta go. She ran up so fast, I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Nah, why? I want you to talk to me. That's actually komisch. Ich hoffe, den Ausrufezeichen ist aber nein. Nein. Statt mit kleinen Ausrufezeichen los. Vielleicht war das privat. Archive. Ob die Apple sogar ist super komisch. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Yeah?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if you were. Hey, Byakuya, wait! But of course you did. You just walked away. Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. I decided to visit the biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Coco? Oh. Toko, are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? Oh. It's cold, it's super cold, it's so cold I think I might catch cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing here, there, staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't.
Have you
then
reached
what?
that
Hot and
certain
bothered? Straight
age?
up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know, last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right, the memory stops inside it each time you switch. Bingo bazingo, we share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
SOB!
Don't say it like it's a bad thing, it's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. It's even if she forgets something, I totally remember.
Yes!
It's like double the memory. No, it's more like half.
Huh?
But all I wanna know right now is, where is my little darling? Tell me now, I slit your throat. I don't know, I'm sure Björka's around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes!
By himself? I assume so.
I'm
I
on
totally knew it. I'm a
fire!
total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry, I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Toko shut off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. Yeah, until after. Rich, it's open, but I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. It must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko,
Makoto.
it's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
Listen about this room. Oh yeah, it's
It would
a
seem...
morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, wait, there you have it. We knew she fainted.
Indeed.
I was in the way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason came through.
It would seem...
I imagined she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot here, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everyone gotta be so difficult?
Anyway...
Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukoto's body is in here. Mukoto's corpse? Mukoto's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class ride. The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class ride over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it? It's a fridge meant for storing the bodies. I can't do it, I can't look inside. You know, I think I've seen that somewhere before. Ah, it's the same as the one I found in the garden too, which had, if I remember it right, it had a stamp on it that said Biolab. It's a part that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on the Mukuros, there's 9 more. 9 lights. Ask Kyoko about her group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about an announcement Murukuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint of something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Oh, why not?
Because...
The only reason to give us a hint that it's going to be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints you may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? The master unforged pictures you kept to confuse us? That's gotta be it, there's no other explanation. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the trace of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So it means neither of those were a fatal injury, right? And what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identities are known. No. The victim has been summoned the ganzen Schrottrank. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they were old? Huh?
Because...
All the Murukuma file says is that they were inflicted last several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression I give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been dead forever, like they're not related to the murder. I was saying they are? We all got the Murukuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it. But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
At the very least.
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
The detective doesn't have supernatural powers, there's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities with a pre-justice with bias using only their logic and common sense. Then as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
Hey.
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, listed her height and weight.
So...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were red. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? Yeah, indeed, consistent with the corpse. So then...
Indeed.
Don't forget about the family tattoo. That's absolutely no mistake. Our victim in this case is without a doubt Mukuro Ikusawa.
And?
Was that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
And it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going, it's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, we're not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kinda sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad. Did you forget she was our enemy once? Part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed, she's still a victim.
Hey!
Have you ever heard the phrase, Yuria, what is so? Well, yeah, but still... You really are naive, you know that? It's really private planet. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then...
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigation, yes. Ah, hold on. I just have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. if I don't do it now. Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask. Go ahead then, I'll do it. Have you really not seen your dad ever even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So...
What do you mean? Well, you know all these lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of these lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, you managed to get them open using the emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in Headmaster's in the
And?
room. So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? Found the pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the lockers only should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine these lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of these lockers. If I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in the locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
I mean, that video is a real true video?
Makoto.
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. But what are you talking about? I need to go investigate these lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can. It won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it will seem that it's my locker. Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it will all make sense. DVD. It says class 78 urgent interviews.
So...
I found it in that hidden room at the lab.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found a pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess it means there's some important clue in the DVD.
Makoto.
Oh, now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
In other words...
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. All because of the mastermind.
However...
There's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I saw the destroy your mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness. So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous, there's just no understanding it, I guess. She let a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
Keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether the truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I'd better get going myself. Got the DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't do so. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Vertischt. Just open shots again. Hey, yo! Makoto, what's going on with you? Every time I see you, freak out like that. No, sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, you ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? Still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. Just like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Okay. Das ist irgendwie beim Dritten, ne? should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I'd better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it into the player. I'd said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. Stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity, and then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was one of the man positioned on one side of the screen. Plus the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka stands fast to move the scene immediately.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in the school? Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now, but this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. Know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder, so why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat here thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. I started back to the screen. If I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. What I saw was me, and possibly undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But I am here, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeat the same scene again and again with the others. Kyakuya. Cool. Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in the school forever, and then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. When he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Whoopsie, looks like it broke out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when, doesn't matter. Fella can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what Fella is, right? Fella my ass, you cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd asked him the question, and they'd all say yes. Couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a
It would
disconnect.
seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. That time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it having a chance. It seems much too convenient. Convenient outcome is something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten, or...
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning, which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. Last time Hope and Despair are on the line. I don't have a choice, I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Oh. Not done. I guess I'm the first one this
Makoto.
time. You're early, Makoto.
Listen,
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. Where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
however,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just like she said. Byakuya. Byakuya? They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hiro? Silence, and it wasn't any normal silence, it was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like first class trial.
You called for me and so I appear! Genocide! Oh, I'm on
Strong side
fire!
master, so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my lawns are ablaze.
Yes!
No, listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My
With my
beautiful
silver sharp scissors in
scissors!
hand, I'd seven God and shield the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what master wants, it can be boy, girl, anything in between. I can handle it. Where am I?
whew,
No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling. Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy glass faces, I see.
Well now,
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills,
This final
chills,
is gonna be
chills!
slathered in pitch black despair. The maximum sorrow.
that's fine.
You're right, this is the final class, right? And this time it will be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with all this slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know. There was a Mr. Tiger Universe contest. I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fancy.
today I'm
Make sure
feeling
everyone
what?
watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of the tedious drive. Begin the trailer already. Sure, let's begin the trailer already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You
So don't
guys.
and run away. Laughing as loud as ever when Akuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name
This
of
will
my
be over
family.
in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the president of the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word, they just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They all acting odd, like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon, at the class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
so...
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. I started making my way toward the opening. Step after step toward the gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body. Finally, on steady legs, passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend, deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper. It's got up. I closed my eyes and the sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds, a century later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trance. What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for descending person's face? It's a long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin. Huh. Okay, wir spielen den Trial noch ein bisschen. Wir wollen ein bisschen Zeit. Sind schon Skills, war schon beneischt. Und ist schon eh cool, ne? Ist gut, dass die Rocket tun, ne? Ist gut. Ne, effektiv beneischt. Ja, toll. Okay, warte mal, alles. Oder war das einfach nur schon Present, die Arcade? Warum vorne so viele Presents? Boah, geil. Warte zum Kupo, jetzt nicht gerade durchschauen. Wie mir das ist, gar 17. Okay, das passt schon.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up! If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person? Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me! I'm right, aren't I? I knew it!
Stärken. Okay, Stärke ist ja wahrscheinlich all, ich weiß nicht.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right!
Headmaster's E-Handle, das war der Schrott.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence that proves everyone other than me has been worked with.
What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
There's no way
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves What? This doesn't make any sense.
How can the three of you?
Boom.
No,
Ja,
it's wrong.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Figured as much. In which case...
Hero, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
This one too, it's just like a photo.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
Proof I need to reveal my opponent's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. That person is...
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hero got, he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
Oh, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What is it? What's sticking with
Listen,
me?
can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Also, Sarah und Funk. Ich guck, gespoilert, wird da angesagt, die Demos schon hat irgendwie besündigt, oder so scheiße, das war mega komisch. Ich war so, okay, mega komisch. Logisch, Foto gesehen, ist okay. Also, das geht am Nachhinein immer mehr offensichtlich, so nicht nice, mir kann so nicht hinterlassen.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Sure, there's something unusual about this group photos. Also ist mir direkt an alle Fotos aufgefallen, dass... Ja. Okay, das Picture. Weil auch Leute gesagt, also... Oh mein Gott. Doch. Okay, no, du auch. Ja, auch. Something strange about all of them, something I can't quite pin down. Java, something. Oh,
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. Unbelievably but entirely horrifying reason.
Now I understand. Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah! We all lost our memories? That's just crazy!
Only natural that they wouldn't believe it, but no matter how much they refuse, if that's absolutely true, they have no choice. They can't move forward until they accept it. There's another way to prove it beside those pictures.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the idea that we all lost our memories...
It's totally stupid, obviously!
There must be more evidence than those pictures to all of their memories.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
But you're not.
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
No, that's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
I mean all of us, including you.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute.
How can you say that?
Oh,
We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me, I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie. You figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come. That hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brain? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away. Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
I'm positive there's someone in the school, otherwise there's no way they could have controlled the machine.
So who did it? Whoever did it
Is the same one who...
with that much I'm...
But when you... the mastermind...
Of course! They have to be here...
What makes you so sure?
Exactly!
You're just making stuff up. There's the mastermind is probably...
So,
No, it's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
on the flashback page down.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how how'd they manage to survive all of this.
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto.
What? Why me?
'Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been...
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with water wounds, but these were at
It
least
made it
7
pretty
days old.
clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know,
You're wrong.
she denied me before I could even say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Oh, full of bullets.
Mukuro was the ultimate
Boah, mir
soldier.
dürfen wir nichts, ja, weil das machen halt gut an der Zeit. Ich dann ciao, bis zum nächsten Mal.